Hello, friends. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. It's been a while. I've missed you. I have a desk and a laptop. Just noticed that, and some French fries on the wall, just to remind myself of where I've been and possibly where I'm headed. Few things to talk about this week. As you probably know, we moved from the Nuked Apes to the Stoned Apes. And that's our focus right now, and will be for the next sort of 2 weeks. There is a special project that's sort of a side project to this. It's affiliated with the Stoned Ape crew, but it's separate from the collection animation. That it's something that's pretty cool. So that's coming up. It's a bit of a surprise. So more about that later. Yeah, we have. We have had a number of other projects that lined up that we thought would be public by now, and what happened is that Soul decided to dip wicked hard, and some projects, fair play to them. They decided to hold on to their money for a while and possibly revisit in a month or so. So what's happened there is it's freed us up actually a little bit to do some other things. More about that in a minute. But in this next couple weeks, we got Stoned Ape Crew coming. There's another collection after that. We were thinking that we might be in a situation where we're doing 2 or 3 at the same time in June. I'm kind of happy that's not the case because it means we can spend a little bit more time on each one, and also figure out a couple of these other things that we have had coming for a while now. And yes, I mean staking and missions, which I'm sure some of you, at least like 3 of you, are wondering about. And we've had lots of conversations internally. We've had lots of conversations with different providers of staking, different types of it, non-custodial, and also different devs about the mission system that we want to do, which is quite complex. 2 tokens, etc., etc., etc. All of the missions, difficulty, unlocking, everything that's in the white paper. And what we've decided is that we do want to do the missions, but we want them to be awesome, and we're going to take our time and do them. And when they're done, and they'll be in. And until that time, we're not going to do staking at all. We don't like staking. We never did. And I don't think we should do it just because we feel like we have to. What we're going to do instead is airdrops. Yes, airdrops. They are simple and they are direct. So we will begin airdropping smokes. Smokes tokens will be airdropping daily as long as you're delisted. And Smokes token is going to be our only token, at least for the time being. It will be a utility token, no backing, same as it was always planned. But some of the utility that was designed to be affiliated with Cred will be available for Smokes. So PFP animation, customizing your pen friend, some of those things, they will be rolled into the utility of Smokes, as well as, more traditional, let's say, token uses like raffles and things like that, and a couple of things that are our own creation that we will work in as well. So Smokes, that's sort of the big news on that side. Airdrops for Smokes tokens will be utility token, and it will have all of the planned utility of both tokens. Additionally, we will begin airdropping the rev share. We were going to distribute this liquidity via the Cred token. It is both time consuming to wait for this development. It's costly for this development, and we don't like, at this point, a lot of it would have to be out of our hands, and we don't like that. We'd rather develop it our own. We just need time to do that. So in the meantime, this is our way of getting you access to the utility of the token by airdropping tokens to you daily, and also access to the liquidity in the community wallet by airdropping funds directly to you. Another thing to note about that, the royalties have been flowing into the community wallet since mint. It's 70% of the secondary sales. I mean, it's not a ton. There's like 500 SOL-ish in there from secondary sales royalties, which at one point was a pretty decent chunk of change. Not as much anymore, but that time will come again, I'm sure. I think more importantly is the animation services, the 25% from that. The percentage of that that's come from the PFP animation is not significant at this time, but the collections income is significant, and so I don't want to say that there's a specific day of the month that we will release airdrop that revenue, because I think we should base it a little bit around, you know, when we get paid by a project that we're currently working on. It's kind of like finish a collection, get paid, distribute the revenue to the community. So anyways, those are the big developments on that front. Airdrops and more airdrops. It's nice to look at your wallet and see that there's more money in there than there was the last time you looked at it. That's a good feeling, I would imagine. And also nice to see tokens just show up in there and you didn't have to click anything. No claim fees. Yeah, pretty sweet. So I hope that if you're disappointed about the missions not being done and they're not being the traditional staking, that you get over it quickly, because I don't think you really lose out on anything. The fun of the missions, sure, and that's going to come when we have time to fully flesh it out and do it ourselves and not pay somebody to do it in a way that we don't even like, because that's kind of our fear. Is like, well, we can pay somebody 20 grand, but what if we don't like what they do? That's going to feel really bad, super bad. So anyways, yes, that's the big update on that front. I will tease you a little bit with an announcement of an announcement. We are working on another collection of our own, and it's not the women. It is not PenFriends related at all. And you might say, whoa, what? Why? How do I benefit from that? And you will. Trust me. Every PenFriends holder will get a free mint of this collection, and this collection will be, I think, the most talked about collection on Solana. It's a really cool idea. We're fleshing it out now, but Jay had this great idea, and we're super excited about it. So we're gonna try and find some time to develop that in between the collections. Meanwhile, the airdrops are going to be going on, and when that collection launches, which is different than anything else that exists on Solana and maybe anywhere on any chain, probably that. It might be a little bit of an experiment, but I think it's gonna be really cool, and you guys, of course, will be part of it, unless you don't want to be, but I don't know why you would not want to be. Anyways, I think that's it for now. We've got lots of work to do, so we better get back at it. Any questions, as usual, hit us up in the Discord, and I will talk to you again as soon as there is major news. If the community absolutely hates everything about what I've just said, then we could look to do it a different way, but probably not. You guys probably love it because it's easy, and we can begin pretty soon. I don't think we're actually going to really warn you. I think that's more fun to have the next payout come as a surprise, and you'll just be like, oh shit, should have delisted, whoops. So anyways, you have that to look forward to, which is nice, and we will probably have to have some kind of a proposal to decide what the float should be, in terms of, we don't want to dump the entire community wallet in a RevShare situation. What should we leave the float as? Should be 100 SOL, should be 20 SOL, should it be 200, whatever. We'll figure that out through the proposal system, and yeah, I'll see you in the Discord. PenFriends for life.